Hey guys, back today with another unboxing. So with the GPU market so ridiculous right now, my quest for a 1080 Ti to upgrade my 980 Ti to has been pretty much impossible to find. So instead, I kind of went the next best route and decided to get two GTX 1080s and then run them in SLI. So right now, I was able to find one and I got another one coming in the mail. So I wanted to do an unboxing of the first one that came and kind of show you guys what's in the box. So let's go ahead and get this open. First off, this is an Evga super clocked 8GB GTX 1080. So nothing too fancy. It's a reference PCB, but in my opinion, if you're water cooling like I am anyways, then there's no real point to go too fancy with the cards. Plus, the reference PCBs have higher water block compatibility. So let's go ahead and open this up. So let's take a look at what we get in the box. So we get, let's see here, we get the graphics card, obviously. Cool. Set this off to the side for now. Let's look at some of the other stuff we get. So we get some, let's see here, we get some stickers, enthusiast build. So I'm cool with the company giving you stickers, and Evga is one of my favorite companies, but their stickers, let's be honest, these look terrible. Like, who's gonna put this on anything? I have no idea. All right, what else? We got, looks like an adapter here to go from two 6-pins to an 8-pin, I believe. Or wait, nope, sorry, that's the opposite. I guess I could open this, doesn't need to stay closed. So we got an 8-pin, yep, two 6-pins to an 8-pin. So in case you had a power supply that had two 6-pin PCIe connectors and did not have an 8-pin, which this card requires one 8-pin, then you could use this to adapt that. So it's nice that they include that in the box. I'm not going to argue with that. We got let's see here. We got an owner's manual. We have a driver's disc, which obviously we'll never use because you should always go and download the drivers off the web. So you get the newest ones. A little quick start guide. A pretty sweet badge actually. So lately, I would say Evga makes the coolest badges. So I'd probably never put these big giant stickers on anything, but I would definitely consider putting this badge on somewhere. Maybe somewhere on the back. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. And then they also include a poster. So I haven't seen what the posters are with the 10 series cards. I'm kind of curious. Kind of looks like an Iron Man type of thing. Superior hardware. So it's kind of like a movie poster. It's kind of cool. So the thing about these posters is they're actually not bad looking. The problem is since they come folded like this, they always would look terrible if you laid them out because they would have all the creases in them. So I don't know why they give you a folded one like that. I'd much rather a small one this size that just look cool, but oh well. Anyways, let's get to the meat and potatoes here. So here's the Evga super clocked 1080. So what I end up doing is, since graphics cards due to cryptocurrency mining are so hard to get right now, like I said before, I wasn't able to get my 1080 Ti that I wanted. So instead I went with two 1080s since I was actually able to find two different 1080s in stock. So they're actually two different manufacturers, one's an Evga, one's an MSI, but they both use a reference PCB, so they should be mostly compatible. If not, you can usually work around that. Also, two 1080s, technically, as long as the game is not completely poop in SLI, should scale to be about 10 to 20% faster than a 1080 Ti. So not only do I actually get something to use, but on top of that, I actually get possibly a little bit more performance. Wow, this is actually really heavy. I'm kind of surprised at how heavy this is right now. I've obviously felt heavy graphics cards before, but this one is actually much heavier than my 980 Ti, which is also from Evga. I'm wondering, so the backplate doesn't look much thicker than a normal backplate, so it must just have a pretty beefy cooler here on the front. So ACX cooler, in my experience, EVGA has done a really good job with ACX coolers. My ACX 2.0 on my 980 Ti worked great. I had no issues with it at all. I'm not a huge, so I like that it's a black and silver color scheme on here. I'm gonna start taking some stuff off, but I'm not a huge fan of the way it looks. It's kind of a little bit too kind of bold in your face, in my opinion. Also, what's really dumb, I think, is it's got this really nice black and white theme, and then it's got a yellow super clock over here. Maybe you could put a sticker on that or something, but I don't know. Anyways, oh man, interesting. So the PCB has like these weird little grooves in it on the side. I wonder if that's on purpose. I guess it's all the way around, so maybe. Yeah, probably it's on purpose or something, but anyway. Point being is I'm not too worried about this cooler since I'm gonna be water cooling it anyways, but hey, if in case for some reason I wanted to put it in a build that wasn't water cooled, at least I do feel pretty confident about this cooler and its abilities. So anyways, that's the EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 superclocked. I don't think there's much more to say about it at this point, but stay tuned for a future video where I might show you how to put a water block on one of these bad boys.